Niue has given us water and food. Niue's reef and the sea around it has given us fish. We planted and harvested, and we knew we could trust the land to give us new gifts every year. In the past, more than 5,000 Niueans lived together on this island, all depending on the land and the sea. We trusted in Niue. Now the question is, can Niue trust in us? This film will explain about our unique environment and how we plan to protect it. We have several concerns for the environment in Niue. Water. Water is life-giving, and most of us take it for granted. Not only do we drink it, but we use it for washing, cleaning, watering of plants, and much more. Almost all Niue's water comes from the freshwater lands under the island. The water quality is good, and there is plenty of it. However, the freshwater lens is very fragile. It is formed by rainwater which seeps down through the coral rock. But not only rain seeps down. Water tests have revealed contamination of water with coliform bacteria. The contamination comes most probably from septic tanks and piggeries. Septic tanks and piggeries should therefore be built as required by government building codes, and the liquid waste must be disposed of as directed. Another source of water contamination is agricultural chemicals like weed killer and pesticides, and also fertilizers. These chemicals end up in the ground and later reach the freshwater lands. Some of the chemicals are so dangerous that they have been banned in other countries. We should work together using less chemicals and relying more on traditional and biological methods of pest control. Our water resource is precious and forms the base for life in Niue. This is why it is important that we act responsibly so that many generations to come can drink safe and clean water in Niue. It has taken many thousand years for nature to create the relatively thin layer of soil on top of Niue's coral base. Without the topsoil, we could grow nothing. Before, we grew our old crops in harmony with nature. Now, however, we are capable of destroying the fragile environment with new technologies. When clearing land, heavy machinery removes part of the topsoil. Crops have difficulty in growing here. When the rain comes, the exposed topsoil is easily washed away. The net result is soil erosion, which means loss of precious topsoil. Another problem in agriculture is that many people have shifted away from traditional growing methods. They are now relying on fertilizers to keep the crops growing. The soil is not being given enough time to regenerate the energy which the crops need. We are therefore at high cost spreading fertilizers all over their fields. Modern lifestyle has also led to a waste disposal problem. Now liquid waste products like oil and chemicals are poured out on the ground near the fresh water wells. Plastic and metals and other rubbish is frequently dumped at the roadside. One such source of pollution has been the 500,000 of aluminum cans imported into the island every year. Many of these cans ended up at the roadside all over Niue. However, the Niue Can Man is helping solve this problem. Instead of dumping the cans on the road, they are now deposited in 22 bins around the island. Every week, thousands of cans are collected.
Good.
At the Catholic Mission, they are first hand crushed and then compressed into blocks of cans. The blocks are later shipped to New Zealand and recycled there. In this way, Niue's environment is spared for up to 5,000 cans every week. The forest was here long before human beings. In Niue, forests have been cut down to make space for agriculture and to get the timber. But clearing the forest can result in losing the virgin forest. If we clear excessively and if we do not plant new trees, we could end up with an unfriendly environment. Some developments have caused siltation of the coral reef. Some coral cannot survive siltation. Fish don't like to live among dead coral. They go elsewhere or they die. At the same time, some fish and shellfish is being overfished.
Okay. Thank you.
Sizes are dropping and so are
Take it
catches.
off you?
To make matters even worse, nature itself has been hard to know. Cyclone Oswald killed many of our corals. And the crown of form starfish has come to Niue. and is ravaging the reef. If we don't stop destroying life at the reef, how can we ever expect nature to do its own regeneration? We must stop polluting the wastewater, and we must introduce proper clearing techniques to avoid contamination and siltation. To sum it up, our main environmental issues are the following. We must protect our freshwater reserves. We must avoid harmful agricultural practices. We must solve our waste disposal problem. And we must protect the coral reef. The Niue Government's Environment Office is developing the National Environmental Management Strategy, in short, NEMS. SPREP, the South Pacific Regional Environment Program, is assisting in this. The National Environmental Management Strategy will deal with all environmental issues in the country. It is the hope that with this strategy, Niue can look forward to improving the environment so that many more generations after us can enjoy our beautiful island home.